So throughout our military careers, we're brought to understand that the TSP is valuable, and it is without a doubt. But we can do better, and that's what I'm here to show you today. So first and foremost, let's talk about blended retirement system. This is new for people coming in, where the military will match you up to 5% contributions. Without a doubt, this is your best. If you ever have the BRS or a 401k where your employer is going to match, take it. That's free money that your employer is putting in to compound and grow. As you can see on this example, and again, my stats are based on the last 25 years. I took averages and tied it in to showcase what it would look like based on those averages. So say you started today with $75,000 in the BRS system. You put in $1,000 a month, and I'm going to use that number standard for each of the examples that I have. $1,000 a month matched by the military to $2,000. You're going to see the growth compounding over time, and this light blue line is going to show you how you grow. And without a doubt, this is a great opportunity. So I highly encourage you to just stick with what you got if you're in the BRS system. But again, maximize the percentage that the military is going to match to the best of your abilities to get the most out of it. So based on the scenario, putting $1,000 a month, $2,000 matched, you're going to retire at age 65 with almost $1.5 million. This is great. Now let's look at TSP. I didn't qualify for BRS. It was beyond the clause, or 12 and a half years, whatever it was. And TSP, say I started today with $75,000. Put in $1,000 a month until age 65. As you can see, it's not terrible, but it's a lot lower. It's going to be this yellow line right here. Your total retirement at 65 years old is going to be $830,000. Still a good option, just not the best you can do. Now let's talk about an IUL. What an IUL does is it takes a portion of your investment and puts it to a death benefit, and the other portion goes into an investment cash value that grows. What you get with this is you qualify for tax-preferred loans that one day will allow you to retire. So say you start today with $0. You don't have the 75, you just started the IUL today from scratch at zero. You put in that same $1,000 a month, a piece of that is going to go to your death benefit. So as you can see, and it is right here, this gray line, it underperforms the TSP through 55 years old. It's not until you're 60 that it starts to match. That is because you're putting a piece of that to the death benefit, which grows exponentially along with your retirement. So once you're 65 years old, however, you can see that it finally beats the TSP. So when you're 65 and retire, you're at almost $1 million. Better than the TSP right there. The other piece to consider is your death benefit. If you get out of the military, whether you separate or retire, you're looking at potentially going with a term policy with another company or transitioning with the VGLI. Important to note with the VGLI is that it's you get to set your terms, but say maximum $500,000 is your death benefit. Well, the thing about the term with VGLI is it's increasing. So while it's a great deal when you separate or retire to go and get $60 a month to have $500,000 worth of coverage, that's going to increase over your lifespan. By age 65, you're going to be paying $300 a month for the same death benefit, regardless of inflation. So that's where the value of IUL really comes in. As you can see, when you put a portion of your investment to that death benefit, you start at $485,000. After the first 5 years, you're already beating that VGLI. By 65, your death benefit is $1.4 million for your family. So now what you can see is not only is your retirement higher than the TSP, but your death benefit is almost 3 times higher than VGLI. Now let's look at what it costs. How much do you have to put in and invest for either one? If you're putting into TSP the $1,000 a month plus the fees associated with VGLI, I'm showing you based on the $60, $65, whatever it is at age 35, 40, it's going to go up and increase. 45, it's going to increase again, 50 again, all the way to 65 where you're paying $300 a month. As you can see, for your TSP and VGLI, you're going to be paying about $441,000 worth of investing to both of your retirement and your death benefit. So that takes away from the overall of what you're getting. IUL is consistent because that $1,000 a month takes that $1,000 and breaks it between the death benefit and your investment. So it won't change. By the end of 65 years old, you're putting in $372,000. So overall, you're investing less, you're getting more, and you're almost tripling your death benefit. That is where the extreme value comes in. This is a long-term